Yo, what's going on, everybody? I am back with another episode of Minecraft. You're probably wondering why I am sitting out in the middle of this. I mean, it's technically an ocean because of the kelp and whatever. But it is because today I'm finally going to build the mob farm that I said I was going to build in the last episode. Did I say last episode? I can't remember. You might not even see that, I guess. But first, we have to build up a 100 blocks into the sky. And I have to be specifically in the ocean biome because um, mobs don't spawn in the river biome, which is where I built my house. Or mobs spawn, they don't spawn in rivers specifically. So I have to, unless that's just Java edition, I don't know. But I'm not like super far away. Like my house is just that way. But I'm far enough away where it's going to be a little inconvenient to AFK here. Um, but So obviously I didn't have quite 100 scaffolding. I had 90. So I have to build another 10 blocks up into the sky. And then this is what we're going to use this water bucket as our way down. And then we're going to break all of the scaffolding. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a haircut. I used to have like, dude, it was so much fucking hair on the ground. The lady cutting my hair almost slipped and ate shit. Have I been to that village? Is that a pillager outpost on top of a... My house is that way, I think. Whatever. Okay, so now we have to make our desired platform size. I like need to... I don't know why. I used to not care. But now I've been like obsessed with everything being symmetrical. I don't know what that is. Why? Gotta put that little wall right there just in case. So we're gonna go, so that has to be hopper, that has to be hopper, that has to be hopper, that has to be hopper. This can be chests. And we take our hopper and we go in, in, in. That should be facing in. That should be facing in. Okay. Then we're gonna take some slabs. And so like when mobs fall, the XP can get stuck inside the hopper and like it won't get to you. So if you put slabs over the top, stuff will still pass through the slab, but it won't get stuck in the hopper like the XP won't. So you'll still get to collect everything, but you won't lose your XP. Okay, and then we have to do that to go around the side of this. Obviously, I don't need to fill in the corner, but I'm going to just because. So this is block 1. Each side has to be 23 blocks in the sky. Or each, we got to go 23. So 1 and then 22 more after that. And then we have to go that. No. That's 3. Okay, now we've gotten 23 blocks up.
Having the drops go down into this chest. But from here, what you want to do is take that same block and extend this drop chamber up until it is 23 blocks tall. And the reason we do this is pretty simple. All of the mobs are going to fall down this drop chamber, so they only take one hit to kill. Now as well, while you're making this drop chamber, you do not need to fill in the corners. It's kind of just a waste of blocks. And plus, I feel like this looks a lot nicer too. Once you're done building that drop chamber, up here at the top, you want to extend all of these out until they're a total of 8 blocks long. And once you're done with that, make an nice 2-block chamber. You do not need to fill in the corners. It's kind of just a waste of blocks. And plus, I feel like this looks a lot nicer too. Once you're done building that drop chamber, up here at the top, you want to extend all of these out until they're a total of 8 blocks long. And once you're done with that, make a nice 2-block tall wall. That's
Okay, now we're gonna extend this out to 8 blocks. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, so what we need to do now, once you've extended 8 blocks out, you're then gonna do a 9th one just to build the wall at the back. Then we need to do a 2-block high wall. And then we're gonna go turn it in like this. 2. You want to cover up this corner right here, because if you leave that corner open, once mobs actually start spawning, they will get stuck there, and you won't really be able to get them out. So let's extend this one. And if you would like to cover up this hole for a little bit, you can. Just so that you don't fall down it, because I have fallen down it many a times. The reason where you need infinite water is because we are going to begin filling in there. And it should end right there, because this hole is our drop zone. And then the mobs will... If you've ever seen a mob farm before, there's a bunch of platforms up here. You can go all the way up to 7 platforms, and then you can't go more than that, I don't think, because you won't be able to AFK it as well. I don't think the 8th layer will really do anything. But the reason you need water is because the mobs should fall down to here, and then they'll walk down, fall in, water pushes them to you, and then they fall down. So that's why we need the water. I'm probably building this shit. Well, that's probably why you fucking put... That's why you should put torches down. Oh my fucking god. That's not good. Oh my god, bro. How the fuck did that even happen? I'm gonna kill myself, bro. That's awful. How the fuck? Okay, let's grab. Yeah, my crafting table's in here. Can empty this out a little bit. Let's bring the crafting table down because I now need to make. I now need to make a whole nother hopper and a whole nother fucking chest, bro. Chests. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I didn't even know this. I didn't think that this was big enough to spawn mobs on. Do that. Okay, now nothing should be able to fit through there. We're gonna put tough. Okay. We need to get back up there, so we're gonna use some scaffolding. We're gonna start it, but we're not gonna go from literally the corner. We're gonna go from right here. So it'd be, I don't know how many. Mark. There'd actually be 7 blocks. Let's get rid of this, this. So now these are our platforms where the mobs will spawn. I'm just gonna fill them in real quick, just because that's what you're gonna have to do anyway. Sorry if I'm like going kind of slow. I'm like, the last thing you want to do is fall off when you're. I mean, I already did fall off, but the last thing I want to do is have to fucking climb back up here again. So we're gonna be extra careful from now on. Okay, so now we have the platforms built. Here's one of the annoying parts. The trapdoor step. It actually fucking sucks. Okay, here's what you gotta do. You gotta take, unless you have trapdoors, along all of this. So you have to place them, and then you also have to open them. Like that, and you have to repeat it for every fucking one. It also costs a lot of fucking wood to make all the trapdoors. It's just something like anxiety inducing about building this. Like I can just, my toes just, when I get to the edge, they start curling. And I'm not even gonna die. I'm literally building it over an ocean. Last time I built this shit, bro, built it right over the fucking top of a, what did I build it over? Shit, I did the thing, bro. Oh, fuck. I built it over I first of all built it over a mountain. Second of all, it was in a jungle. There was no water around for me to jump onto. just overall a bad idea. So like maybe it didn't work as well because I built it over a jungle. Maybe it'll actually be better this time. And I actually had a kind of sick setup. So what I would do is I made my villager trades up there. I would get a zombie villager to fall down because zombie villagers do spawn in this. I'd get a zombie villager that would fall down. And then instead of killing it, I would let it out. It would chase me. I'd trap it in a little house that I made that had a bed, and then I would cure it with a golden apple and a weakness potion, and then you give it a golden apple. And then you wait until it changes back into a villager, and then it would have cheaper trades because it was a zombie before, and you helped. Oh, I just kicked that, bro. It was a zombie before, and you just helped cure it back to a villager. So I like cheated the system. It's not really cheating the system, but like you get it. Then I just had my villager trade set up there. I had a guy that I could give. Then I made a paper farm up there, bro. It was like I might put that in a video one day. I might tour that world. That was me at shit. Was I in college when was I at school when I did that? Was I at St. John's when I did that? I don't remember how long ago that was, but it was fucking sick, bro. Now to fix the possible we don't want spiders to spawn, so we actually have to place trapdoors down. You could do, I have done slabs in the past, but I already have the trapdoors made. So all it is you just sorry, gotta get this shit out of the way. All you have to do is you put a trapdoor in the corner here. That's where you put your first one. Then you skip 2 blocks on the side. Another one, 2 blocks. Another one, 2 blocks. You should have 9 total when you have completed it. Like I said, you can do it with slabs. It's cheaper to do it with slabs. But I'm an idiot, and when I copied the tutorial, or when I picked the tutorial and I wanted to make sure I had all my blocks ready, I saw that he had a stack plus 36 of trapdoors, so I just made that. But like I said, again, sound like a broken record, but can do it with slabs. It's cheaper that way. Like a lot cheaper that way. Especially if you do stone slabs. It's way cheaper if you do stone slabs. And it doesn't matter what way the trapdoors are facing because they're not going to be open. Okay, so we have all of our trapdoors placed, which means we can now break our torches. I don't think any spiders will spawn now. Actually, we should keep it lit. Never mind. We need to keep it lit because we have to put the roof on this thing. If you don't put the roof on, then you won't get any mob spawning. There we go. Okay. Now it should be working already. Mobs should start spawning. Yeah, look at that. We already got a mob to spawn. Okay, let's take... What the fuck is there a hopper in there? I already checked in there, bro. And then we can take... Oh, there's andesite there. I wanted to get rid of the andesite. Look at that. That's one layer and we already got 4 zombies down. Okay, well, I might finish this video later. It took under an hour to build that, and I was being a chud while I was doing it, so that's actually pretty good. You do have to be careful. Shit, I gotta go grab that. You do have to be careful when... Oh, shit. Bro. You have to be careful when you are... You should light that up. Let's go. You have to be careful when creepers fall down, because if you're crouched at all when a creeper spawns, they will blow up in your face, and then that could potentially kill you. So just be careful about that, and other than that, I don't think there's really anything else to worry about. Obviously, I am going to build a better way to get up than the one I currently have. Alright, well, we're going to wrap up this video here. If you enjoyed today's episode, you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, with that being said, I will see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye.